Hi, people.
What's that?
I'm dedicating this dance to our viewers. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about living comfortably in our skins.
In your skin.
Yeah. All of us have our opinions.
Yeah.
All of us have our perspectives about life.
Mm-hmm.
However, with the age of social media,
Yeah.
it seems like these opinions are amplified.
Yeah.
You can know what 10,000 people think about one person, and then we've discovered that unless we are very, very careful, it's easy to be sidetracked. It's easy to stop living comfortably in your skin. Yeah. At the end of the day, you just feel like, okay, I need to change this or change the other, or you're just not confident anymore.
Yeah, you're going to be convinced that you are the definition of ugly. You're the definition of, you're the darkest on the planet.
Yeah.
And some of the people will tell you, dark is not that beautiful.
So because I also feel like when we're talking about this, like sometimes we feel like we need to be able to tread lightly.
Yeah.
I was listening to some other person the other day who was encouraging us, the viewers, that if you have the money to change whatever you don't like, why not?
Why not?
What do you think?
Well, this is how I am thinking about that.
What is your opinion on this?
It's really good for you to acknowledge who you really, really are.
Yeah.
And gain that personal confidence in who you truly are.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm a very, very dark guy, but I'm certain there are people that are going to, now this is not me, there are people that will find me really, really ugly. And that's how they, like, it's not even something they would even defend it in many ways.
Yeah.
They will look at these big cheeks, they will look at, all this hair in the face, they're like, oh my God, and someone else is going to be like, woohoo.
Don't look this.
Yeah. Why are you by my side? Because you know it.
Tell me more.
Know it. That's why you're by my side.
But
so,
I feel like you're getting off track.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
You found me living in my skin and you're like, boy,
okay.
I like this hair.
Okay.
Yeah, but someone else is going to be like, nope, you don't give me that. They'll find me too short. And that's like a no for them. They'll find me too chubby. They'll be like, that's not cool. You get it. Are you going to be everything everyone wants you to be? You cannot. You're just one person. So if you find someone else who thinks you're too brown for them, then you want to be dark again, I think you're going to become a chameleon instead. You just don't have the skin to be a human being. So this is what, they rob you of the opportunity of loving on yourself and taking real care of yourself. So someone else will find your nose too big for their liking. Are you really going to consider that? You get it? So someone else will be like, no, it's just about me, how I'm feeling about myself. So if you feel that way, you feel like you don't like your nose and you did a nose job, that's great. It's about you. Should you be influencing someone else to go do a nose job because you did your nose job?
No, Auntie, because I think where the challenge comes in is there are people who for the longest time have been okay with the way God made them to be.
Oh yeah?
They are okay with their height, they are okay with their skin color, they are okay with the way they look generally. But then you go onto Instagram one fateful day, you're scrolling, and then it's like you're presented with so many other options. Maybe one time you're just thinking, okay, I think my forehead is a bit too long. Or just thinking about it.
You say that because you got a too long forehead? I like it.
Just leave me alone.
I love it.
So, and then another time maybe you're thinking, okay, maybe this about me makes me a bit uncomfortable, but you're generally okay with it. You can survive. But when you see all these options presented to you, you're now officially considering, which might not be a crime. But then I think what's the biggest issue that I feel sometimes we need to be able to address is that other dissatisfaction, is that other failure to have confidence,
contentment
in who you are, which I think would bring us to the issue of identity.
Oh yeah.
Because you're going to change the way you look in Africa here, and then you end up in Australia and you won't fit among them because of the change that you made.
Yeah.
Then you come from Australia, you change this about you, then you go maybe to the UK and you realize in the UK they don't like that. You understand? And then so that's what will bring about people who you think should be confident in who they are.
Yeah.
Someone is beautiful, someone has this beautiful hair, someone has all this going for them, but they're still
identity deficit.
Yeah. Like I feel like it's such a hard place and a sad place to live.
Yeah.
And then but I also understand the pressure that comes in our time with feeling sometimes like, okay, maybe I should change this, maybe I should change the other, maybe I should change the other, maybe I should change the other. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I think it's safe to ask, is it possible in this generation to be able to be comfortable with who you are? No work done. Or should you get a little work done so that you can?
Sometimes when the pressure gets to you, you don't even notice.
Yeah.
I made a decision. But you don't know that something influenced you to be that. We have these men who now walk around in high heels with makeup. They do all those whatever they do. And they are convinced that this is who I am. They were not born like that. But then somehow, somewhere, someone influenced them. It didn't come a day. There are people who have just woken up 50 years of age. And they feel like, no, all the 50 years of my life, I thought I was a man. I didn't know I was a woman.
That can only be the devil.
You cannot comfortably live within your skin.
Yeah.
You get it? And then you feel like I should be walking, wiggling my body a little bit, And you don't know how funny you look actually after the change. But because you have that dissatisfaction in who you really are, we say this over and over, but we are very intentional about it. It is the only way you're going to survive all these pressures. Someone will wake up one day and having a tail is beautiful.
There is that void in your life or in our lives, as long as it's not filled by God, that you're looking for something that will satisfy you, something that will make sense to you. For some people, it's trying to understand how the world was made, minus understanding God. And so you will go to the extremes to try and explain something that is way beyond your mind. You're going to go crazy trying to figure out something that you're never supposed to, that you can't even begin to figure out, which is why you lose your mind, and then you start looking for tails, and those tails are going to come, by the way. I think they're already here.
They could be there because now someone will tell you having a horn in your forehead is cool, and if you can change your forehead to look like you got a like a rhino, that's rhino look, everybody's gonna run for that. But you have the wrong audience. You've surrounded yourself with wrong people, and you're seeking what we would call
validation
from the wrong people.
I feel like, in a nutshell, it is important that we get to know over and over again who we really are, unless we get back to the roots, to the foundation, or to the drawing board, to realize that without God, without Jesus in our lives, we're going to go off track. Totally. You will never be enough for everyone. You will never look good enough for everyone. I've even seen some people who you make certain changes, which should not be a crime, but then after you make the change, you still can't take a normal picture of yourself. Because you're still not confident in that change that you have made.
So because you would think it's not the looks. The problem
is within you.
You have failed to accept yourself. You have failed to be confident in who you truly are.
Jesus is the answer.
Honestly, I think we just need Jesus.
End of story.
Let me leave it right there.
Right there. That was a good tune.
See you.
See you.